But here on Charming Custom Crafts, Facebook and Instagram. And you can also follow me now on my TikTok for Wet Noses to Curly Tails. I'm trying to get caught up on my Instagram for that one too. So if you guys are wondering how this is all going, and I need to get my actual reading glasses. These are my bifocals, but I need to make an eye appointment this week. Within a month of me getting them, they went bad very quickly. Now this video might be shorter than the others, which you probably are going, thank God. And that is because my lovely Giovanni is technically in the house, but not technically in the house. He went to go get some electrical wire. If you guys are following me on, since I moved to Texas and we retired, we've been renovating the house, and I finally got Giovanni to come over. I had to have him fix some outlets that weren't working and then a couple lights that quit working. But I told him since he was coming over, let's go ahead and put the lights in the entertainment unit. Dry mouth. Okay, so I'm here. Hello. Okay, so what's in front of you? I decided to go ahead and start something. The beginning of this video, kind of with a bang. I talked about it in the other videos about my keychains that were self-defense keychains. So if anything that I get through on this video, I hope before he gets back, because he had to go get some electrical wire. I just love Giovanni. Maybe if he comes in that I will get him, but Coco, we don't get enough visitors and Coco needs to be trained, but right before I left, Coco and him are starting to become friends. And I told him, I said, well, you know, Coco's song is Un Poco Loco, and he could be anywhere in the yard. I've got Coco trained down pat. He could be anywhere in this huge backyard, and I could play that, and Coco comes running. It's quite humorous. And they're starting to become friends. He actually wanted to get up in the car and go with him, which is hilarious. I'm telling you, it is so freaking funny. So Coco will actually get up on the tractor with me, and he wants to go riding on the tractor, and he wants to go riding on my bike. So I think I'm going to get Coco a little hard hat, you know, a little motorcycle hat and a little jacket. I'm going to actually take him. Rose used to go riding with me, and it's been a week since I put Rose down. So I really don't want to talk about it because my heart's just aching. And when I went out to get stuff yesterday, because I used to have bad arse, I'm going to say that nicely, Army wife on the back of my bike, and then it didn't seem right to leave that on after retiring, and Charlotte didn't feel right with that. So I had Chihuahua Mama, and even though Coco's half Chihuahua and Roxy's half Chihuahua, and Giselle, well, matter of fact, JJ does not want me calling her JJ. It's weird. She doesn't respond to that. So I had to start calling her Janelle again since Rose passed. So even though Janelle is a Chihuahua, I'm actually her Nana. So but my daughter left, and I'm her more mama now. So I'm her Nama. So, but I realized that Chihuahua Mama was on it. So yesterday when I saw it, I started crying, and I made my husband take it off. Though I did leave the heartbeat Chihuahua on because it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, anyway. So I'm gonna get like gear for him that's not Rose's. And I'm gonna teach Coco how to ride like a man on my bike. I've been talking about maybe putting the bubble on the front of the bike. Anyway, so let me get to this. I have to breathe. I have to breathe. Gotta get out of myself. Anyway. So in front of you are just 3 of them. And I want to make sure I have my reading glasses on in case somebody, if you are on my Facebook Charming Custom Craft page, if you want to communicate through there, I can actually read your writing quicker than I can on Facebook or on YouTube, because YouTube's writing on my phone is very, very tiny. Even with these glasses, reading glasses, it's hard for me to read it. So I want to get going, and I can talk way too fast sometimes. One more drink. But I am hoping for you guys to see Giovanni. I had to close the garage because there are tree workers, once again, at my neighbor's, which is weird because they were working on the trees. I have several of these self-defense keychains. As I said in the other videos, that I really don't want to get into daggers and knives. because I don't want to contribute to violence, but I will contribute to self-defense. And I'm all about defending oneself. I am trained in self-defense and Jiu-Jitsu, and I have other means of protecting myself. And that is why when my husband was deployed all the time, he never worried about me because I can, and he knows it. And my husband's 6 foot plus. And even when I trained in Jiu-Jitsu, I took on the biggest guy in class because most of the time when people train, they would pair up with people of their own stature or smaller, even the men, which I laughed. And when I walked into class, he's like, when he got to me, I took on the biggest guy in class, which he was about 6'4" and weighed about 245 pounds. And he just looked at me, he goes, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Well, if I'm gonna deal with a real life situation, I want a real life person." So my sensei actually thought it was pretty impressive that I actually took on that situation. He's like, "Okay, are you sure?" And I said, "Yes." Okay, so you see the little piggy, the whirl, and the sheep right here. So I'm going to start with one of them, and I'm going to explain them all to you. I'm going to start one at a time, and I'm going to really try to get through all of these, and I'll go through as many as I can. I have a very full bag in front of me, and I'm going to try to go through all of them. So I'm thinking this is going to be at least 5 parts on keychains, because as I told you before, I have, I think, 753 or 754 keychains, and this is part 4. And because I have Giovanni, and Giovanni is from Honduras. He's a lovely man. I love him to death. And I trust him with everything in my home. I can leave him in my house for a month and trust him. No joke. Okay, so I'm going to start with my little sheepies. And there are many different ways that I do my keychains, and I only have one of fully detailed on each one of them. And when I mean fully detailed, and I do mean fully detailed, this is a multi-step process to do this. So the ones that are fully detailed will be more pricier, and you'll see that as I go. And it's the first one in each stack. So, and this one has jingle charms, and if you've been watching, I said that the jingle charms cost more money because they cost me, I get charged between $1 and $4 a piece for the jingle charms. And I'll put it up to my speaker here. And this one happens to be a little chick. And I will pull that one out. This one is a rainbow one. And you can see the details slightly. And again, that's the reason why, as you can see, the difference. That is a rainbow clear one. That is a rainbow white clear one, and this is the rainbow effect one. And that one has a magenta tassel. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one out on this one so you guys can see it. And I'm going to pass it down into my box to my right. Jingle charm. So if you're wondering about self-defense keychains, so say you got your keys on here, and then you're going to put your hand in here, and then they're perfectly spaced apart, but to put between somebody's eyes. So if I had somebody in front of me to explain that, I would actually show you how to use it. But I think you get the idea. They are perfectly spaced. Some of them are to put between somebody's eyes. So when you're walking, I was trained to always, and this was actually trained to me by the Navy SEALs, and this is prior to me and being in Jiu-Jitsu classes. You should always keep, especially a female, you should always keep keys between your fingers. And I'm giving this to a point when you have keys, and I just put my keys up, and I don't have multiple keys. I guess I do. Let me bring up my motorcycle keys. I actually keep a knife on my motorcycle keys. I actually keep them hidden in my bike and on my key ring. Matter of fact, I get in trouble every time I go to Six Flags because they realize that this is a knife. I also do that because I put bags on my bike. So if you're actually driving and you're going through a parking lot, one of the biggest self-defense things you can do is actually put keys between your fingers and walk with keys like this. Now, in this situation, you actually have this, and you would have your keys here, but you would walk with this way because this is solid. You can see the thickness. You're going to go this way, but most people go like, "Oh, that's cute." Well, it's got multi-purposes to it. So this is fully detailed out. It's an ombre effect. Very cute if you like a little sheep. So yes, I carry a knife only on my motorcycle. Multi-purpose. But yes, I keep several knives on my motorcycle in different locations. I have hidden pockets and hidden locations actually in different locations on my motorcycle. And if I ever get stopped by a cop, I will let them know where they are. And again, that's a rainbow effect on that one. That's my sheep. And then I have my Worrell whale. And there's only one like this. That one has, down here, it's like a little froggy. And that one's beautiful. This has a relief to it. This one is what I called a drip dye ink. That's a drip dye ink, and that one has a crab on it. This one's an opal effect, blue opal effect with a leather tassel in blue. This one's a silver one with a gray tassel, leather tassel. This one's a rainbow effect with a octopus on it. So you guys can see that. And again, there's only one detailed one on each pack, each design. If I run out and somebody wants it, it would be considered custom. And I believe I'm out of all jingles. I have some jingles left. See, I detailed the heart. That is done after it's molded. I have to go back in afterwards. That's a reason why there's only so many of those. That's done afterwards. This is one layer. This is a second layer. This is done first, and then this is done second. And then the back is done third, and then this is done fourth. Again, you can understand why the detailing. First, second, third layer, and fourth. This is a 4-point pour, or 4-part pour. And trust me, you jab somebody with that, and this is very sharp, by the way. Not very, very sharp, but sharp enough to where that's going to seriously take somebody's eye out. So I highly suggest not using that. You definitely keep this one away from a child. This is, even the 2 unicorns that I do have here that you will see aren't that sharp. So just note that. I would not suggest having that one around children, this one particular. This particular design. And then I have my Piggies. I'll put these on the pegs later. Okay, so my Piggies. I have the pink opal look with a, I have a white chunky light pink one, and this one has a pink crystal on it. This has a leather tassel on it. This one's my black piggy with sparkly gray ears and nose, and a gray sparkly. I can't even talk. See, I calm myself down. It does have a phrase on this one. This is a 2-part pour. I went in afterwards, and this one's detailed. This one has a magenta tassel on it. This is just a black pearl pour with a black leather tassel. I'm going to take this one out. This one, none of these have jingles on this. I have 5 Piggies. This is a double pour. Pink Piggies. The Piggies are so cute. Black eye, pink nose, pink ears, magenta leather tassel. And again, if you're trying to hurt somebody in self-defense, you're going to hurt somebody. Cute Piggies. 5 Piggies available. Again, I will clean them all up once again prior to shipping. They're all clean to begin with, but I will clean with alcohol. And to all my kitty cats or foxes, what if you want to call them cats or foxes, they're up to you. This one's the detailed one. And then I have an orange one, a brownish orange, and then the rainbow kitty. This one has a kitty cat on it, the charm here. This one has a brownish orange leather tassel. This one has the glass bubble with stars in it. And then this one has a jingle cat on it. I said I may only get through, but I don't know where Giovanni's at. I can't track Giovanni. Two different colors here, the darker brown, the lighter brown, and then sparkles on the back side. I went with that with the stars. I did double glitters on the back because it's of a night, like the cat predator. And it is wired tight. And if somebody's going to get hurt, it's going to go square between the eyes, or it could be at the temples on this one because somebody's really going to get hurt. It is very thick. It's more than that's at least 1/4 of an inch, maybe just over, but that is solid. And then you got the black kitty jingle. There are 4 cats available. Some may have 2. There's at least 3, I believe, available. There's some that has more than that. I have tons of hearts, multiple colors. I was trying to go, and I do have, I believe each one of them, that might be glow in the dark. There's a glow in the dark one for each one. One of these in each design is glow in the dark. I believe that one's the glow in the dark one. I designed one in each design in glow in the dark. That's probably the glow in the dark one. Again, each one of them has a glow in the dark. Each design has a glow in the dark. I was trying to get to the drip ink design. Here is one of the unicorns. There are 2 unicorn designs. That should be the glow in the dark one. There's the rainbow design. Has a horse on it. That one has a white leather strap. This is the opal design. And here's the detail with the jingle strawberry, like he's trying to eat the strawberry. Very pretty. And again, this one I would not recommend you let children play with. If you're going to have a self-defense keychain, I don't recommend that you allow your children to play with keychains. And again, I have the little white detail up in here around what would be considered the eyebrow. White up in here because these will hurt children. And that's a triple point. And the jingle strawberry. Do not allow children to play with these at all. They're going to hurt themselves or hurt somebody else or an animal. Do not recommend children at all play with these. I have 4 of this design, and I'm pretty sure that's the glow in the dark one. Rainbow effect. Here is the other design for the unicorn. That is a drip ink design, artistic flair. Here is one design here where it's detailed. That's the glow in the dark one right there. What looks like blue eyes, that is a glow in the dark one. So again, so you can see it. That will glow in the dark. That's the opal effect one. Here's the detailed one with the red strawberries, and that is the ink dripped. Like I said, each design is different. And this is the opposite relief design. Some of them are negative and positive molds. This is the negative mold where you have to go in and put the design in afterwards. And it's going to be a pain in my butt to get out. So I had to go in afterwards and put the stuff in so you can see where it's a negative mold. So the color went in afterwards. So I gave it gold glitter hair and the gold glitter crown or horn. You can see how tiny it is. Pink ears, red strawberry. If these sell out, then with the details on it, I'll have to go and order more glitter charms or glitter jingle charms. Currently, I believe that I am sold out of the strawberries. Again, I would not recommend you have these out around your children. They will hurt themselves, hurt others, and animals. Or you, for that matter. But absolutely fantastic for college students. If you are a dog lover fan, I do have the dogs. That's the opal effect. Diuretic glass. Here's the solid. I try to do details as much as possible on them. That I believe is the glow in the dark one. There's the rainbow one. Pretty sure that's the glow in the dark one right there. And there are two of them with actually with colors. That one has a little doggy charm at the bottom. Let me see if you can see it. Little doggy charm. That one has two doggy charms with feet. It would have been funny if I'd have put one, so I put two on it. This one has the doggy ball, and it has actually dog treats in the bowl. The rainbow one, that one has a tassel here. I actually put, actually no, I didn't put details. That one's just a solid look. This one is the glow in the dark one. It has some glitter in it, and it has the leather tassel and brown. And then this one has the little dog paws on this one with the details. There is no charm, glitter, jingle charm. But he does have two doggy paws. He was sprayed. So I had to spray him. Again, make sure when you understand that they are all food safe. Resin, I'm going to use nothing but food safe resin. But do understand, those probably were all sprayed. Some of them were all sprayed. So you, even any resin, you don't leave out in the sun. You don't put it in the microwave. You don't put it in the dishwasher. You have to hand wash with room temperature and soapy water. These are all hearts. I have multiple hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hearts. Here's a glitter one with a glitter heart. This is like a red heart with a glitter crystal heart. That is crystal glass. Here's a green one with a green heartbeat heart. Here is a rainbow one. And again, to get this perfectly, especially that consistent clear, she believed she could and did. That's what that one says. Diuretic glass look with a crown. That's a white one. This is blue crystal, like a, not but chunky glitter look with a sun charm. This is yellow with a the metallic paper in it with a heart charm. You can see that, or a heart key with the little hearts here. This is pink with the chunky pink glitter with a crown. This is another white, like a white opal, but with a chunky glitter and a butterfly. Here's a black heart with a black tassel. And this is the orangish look like sherbet with an orange leather tassel with a diuretic glass look. So let me see which one I want to take out. Let's go with, let's go with the rainbow one. When you're walking through a parking lot, you want to put your hands in it like this when you're walking around. Leave your keys to dangle. Don't worry about them. And if you're worried about anything, just put it in like that. You can also put it like this if you want. You want to take your stronger fingers, better grip. Let me see if Giovanni's back. Let me see if Giovanni's back. No, Giovanni's not back. They're doing trees. So you would do it like this. You can do these if you feel that these are your stronger fingers, but you can lose grip. This is why the Navy SEALs taught me to do keys this way. Because this way you can hold on like this. And jab somebody singly in one eye and keep on, I hate to say stabbing, but it's your way of holding on to it better. You can always keep your keys in your hand too. Or your key fob. Okay, let me see. For those who like the night and the owls in the night, and then they say, who? I have the owls. This is the one who, okay, they are all wired in because I do not have anything that's wide enough for that one. This is the detailed one. Here is the opal one. Oh, there's a sheep that shouldn't be in there, so just know there's another sheep. Put the sheep down in there. There's a purple one. There's the rainbow one. And this one should be the glow-in-the-dark one. I will double check that with the black light later. And it will be noted on the Facebook page. So there's the rainbow one with a little owl. There is the purple one with the leather tassel. This opal one here has the little star ball of glitter here, very pretty. And I did the little bluish color ones to go with the opal look that's glittering here. And let me show you the detailed one, because he's got a jingle froggy. Like I said, I have to stop when Giovanni comes because he's going to be up in the attic. So, of course, I did a mix of the night glitter with stars, and I think there's some moons in here with some night glitter with purples and a little bit of blues and different types of darker pinks. And it's very pretty. I wanted it to look more of the night glitter on the back side, and then whites around the eyes, and there's a little browns in the belly, so it goes around this way. It has some copper glitter as well, and copper glitter coloring, but I didn't go too dark because I wanted you to be able to see the coloring of the glitter behind him. And then, of course, there's the little froggy because he's going to eat a frog. I know my owls around here eat our bullfrogs. Our bullfrogs actually hate water. They always come out when it gets wet or I turn my sprinklers on. And this guy is pretty chunky. So if you're going to get hurt by this one will, it's pretty solid. Like I said, the detailed ones will be slightly higher because it's a multi-step process, because I have to wait for each color to dry before I go in and do another color, like the nose, the mouth, the background, and everything, because I need to make sure it does not bleed. And then the ones with jingle charms will be a little bit higher as well. And if you want me to do a detailed one with different colors, I can. Custom ones are a little bit more pricey. And then, of course, those who like Moo Moos. Who does not like Moo Moos? I swear that this one was the first one I did, and I fell in love with the Moo Moo. The Moo Moo is my favorite. And I don't like cows, but it just came out so adorable. This one's my favorite. There is a dark midnight light color of the Moo Moo. Even that is adorable. There's the green one. This one is the one that glows in the dark. I can tell you that right now. There is two different rainbow ones, one to the left, one to the right. This one has a gold heart and done in gold, and this one is in silver, and I believe that one also has the key to it, because there are cow lovers out there, because people are cowboys, there's ranch handlers. This one is really cool. This is with the diuretic glass look. He's just super cool with the leather. I had to go with the leather tassel. Come on, it's a cow. And then this one is done with the green. It reminded me of hemp or the grass that they eat. So this one does glow in the dark. And then of course I'm going to show you this Moo Moo. I have to show you this Moo Moo. This was the first one of all my molds, of all my self-defense. This was the first one because he's black and white. And he's super cute. So this one took me a while to do because I had to make sure it didn't bleed over and over and over and over. But he's super duper cute. Or she. She's a dairy cow. It's a girl. Sorry. It's a girl. And then, of course, he's a strawberry milk. She's a strawberry milk cow. And it's the only type of strawberry milk or milk that I'll drink. And I really don't even like milk. I hate milk, actually. But when I was a kid, I would drink strawberry milk once in a great blue moon, maybe once or twice a year. So I had to put a strawberry in it. And it went with the theme of the glitter in the back. But it really popped. So, and this is, by the way, the rose gold on this one. It's a rose gold keychain. So there is my strawberry cow. So, and if you feel comfortable in this situation on this one, you can do that on some of them. It's going to give you that grip right there. So if you can see that, that one I'm calling the strawberry cow. I can't help it. I have nicknames for some of them. That I'd like to call my hemp grass one. Wait till I get to where I'm starting to present my all natural line. And again, I would refer you back to my first video that's explaining everything coming up on it, even with me being able to ship my own stuff now. I won't even have to go to the post office. I can ship my everything now by myself. Again, refer back to video 1. I actually will be doing hemp lip balm and hemp bath butters and our body butters. So for those who are wanting medical, non-traditional line, I have it. So you're going to be good. So for those who like your bunnies, I got you covered. There's the bunny. I have the bunny. There's the opal bunny. There's the glow-in-the-dark bunny right there. That one looks like a little bit of lavender with a leather tassel. And then there's the rainbow bunny, and it's got a bunny on the bottom. That's a bunny charm. There's the opal bunny with the pink leather, and that's, again, the glow-in-the-dark bunny with the purple lavender leather. And, of course, this is the detailed bunny, and it has a chick. Come on, I was thinking Easter. Come on, you can't shoot me for that. It's a gray bunny with pink ears. This is 2 different pores. The nose is a different pore. And then there is your chick. Come on, it's a chick. It's a jingle. So you're going to go in, and you don't want to put your finger up in there, obviously. So you're going to go in, and this one's an easy one to hold. For those who, even if you have big fingers, this is a really good grip one. If you don't want to go like this one, and you're more comfortable with something like this one's going to be a good grip one. So if you're worried about trying to put your fingers, if you have a small hand, this one's an easy grip one for small hands. So just so you know that. And it doesn't hurt that it's cute. And the nose looks like a little gem on this one. Doesn't matter what colors that I do it. It almost looks like a bow tie on this one too. Again, don't recommend it around children. So all I can do is highly warn you, and there will be a warning label on these. Okay, so that is that one. I do believe I have one more left, and I believe this one's going to sell out. I did as many as I can, and this is a lot of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, and these will sell very quickly. This one's a different type of design. It doesn't have the ears or anything in the middle, but this one's going to sell out very quickly. I know it will. For all my Star Wars fans, I did not leave you out. Here's your baby Yodas. So this is going to be a flip of the arm and hand. If you being a female, you've got to be able to roll your hand. I wouldn't If you're a collector, this is fine, but in a line of self-defense, this I would almost recommend more for guys. If you know self-defense, then I would say, okay, if you've done taijutsu or any kind of karate, then I would say, okay, to this. Even if you've done karate as a child, this would be helpful. I mean, if you think that you can handle something like this and use this as a backhand piece, if you feel that you can handle that, then I would say okay. That one is the glow-in-the-dark one. They all have phrases on them. I will get to those. Okay, that is that one. They all have little inspirational phrases. Some of them have lighter ears, darker ears. Some of them are hand-painted in ears. They should all be actually hand-painted ears. Some of them are actually poured in ears. Like that one says, I love you to the moon and back. I try to do more of the moon and back, and they should all be bronze, but that one's the glow-in-the-dark one. Let me show you this one. The shading are always all different in each one. They're all poured individually. I will tell you, all of them are that way because I only have one mold. This one says, live your dream. So this one is going to be slightly different. You can do it this way, but I would do it this way, and you would dig that way. Or see, if you did it this way, you're not going to have a good grip on it. So this is the way I would recommend and defend this way. Again, it's not something, because your keys are going to be back here. I'm sure you can understand that. Your keys are going to be in the back. So you would have to dig this way. Again, not a traditional self-defense piece. And if you're left-handed, obviously, you would do it the other way. And it's not as thick. So it depends on how well trained you are and how well you want to practice with it. But again, I would not show your children how to use these. I do not. Maybe a late teenager, mid to late teenager, if they're a key kid. So, and even that, I would be very careful with that, because if they're going back and forth to school, they could lose them. Yeah, and then somebody could pick it up and somebody can get hurt with it. But I only have 7 of the Baby Yoda. And yes, I do know his name, but it's much easier for those who want to order that cannot pronounce his name. And it's better for me to just write it on there as Baby Yoda. So those are all the self-defense keychains. I will be putting them back into stock. Let me see how much more I can get. He's not back yet. Let me get some more here, some more to drink. My soda's down to about an inch. So I do hope, and there are a few more. Let me know below if you would like me to get the skull one. There are a couple more. I don't know about the skull one because I'm really tempted to get the skull one. I do ride a motorcycle. I do have tattoos. My tattoos are just not random tattoos. My tattoos all have a reason. They have a purpose, like the ones around my wrist the flowers represent people in my life who made me who I am today. I'm just checking my front yard. I don't know why it's taking him so long to go up to get gauge wire. Yeah, weirdly, our lights went out in the back. He said it had mold in it. He said it got water in it. And I would have him seal that light, but we're going to be removing the garage door that's attached to the quote shop and turn that into a living room, dining room, kitchen. And then reducing the garage door down to a regular front door and maybe a window or two. And so we're going to put a roof where that light is. So that light's going to actually get pulled down to an actual front door light that goes underneath the front porch cover. So I don't really want to seal it, but maybe I should just have them seal it temporarily. Let's see what else I can swing in here. I'm going to stick this. Oh, no, I have them. Well, now there's a Mickey there that's not supposed to be there. Interesting. If you saw it yesterday, you saw or not yesterday, I took the day off. I had to, I'm cleaning the house. I have to because this will be my last clean. And I'm trying to, and I know this sounds sad, but you know, when you have a pet die and you have other pets, I've had a pet, JJ, well, now she doesn't want me. That's weird. They get depressed, so they have issues, like, because they're no different than humans. They feel it. But she's had, yeah, she heard me talking about her. I'm trying to remove the scent, and I don't want to destroy Rose or Lily's memory. I didn't clean the house after Lily, and Jay's just now come out of the hole in the closet. She went actually hiding in the closet. So I'm trying to clean the floors, and the only one now peeing on the floor is Coco, and he's still a puppy, so I'm still training him, even though we have a doggy door. So, but it is helping. The more I've cleaned, the more JJ has pulled out of the hole in the closet since Rose died. So anyway, if you remember on Friday, I did share this one, and that's another one of Mickey dessert. But I said that I found this one in that batch. This is the Minnie Mouse dessert. So I have 4 of her. Why I have more of her than him, but I had 3 or 2 of him, but I found him and hers. It's hard to differentiate, so I'm gonna just stick him over. But I had 4 of her, so I had the pastels of her. But if you remember, I did the red, white, or red, black, and gold, which is this one, but it went more black on this one. This one is the magenta and pinks and blacks, and then this one is like the blues. So I'm gonna take out this one so you guys can see this one in details. This one has a phrase, an inspirational phrase on it. That one says love on it. That one has an inspirational phrase. I might show you that one instead. Or this one. This has double hearts. It's so yummy looking. The next batch I probably make of these, I'll probably hand paint them so that it shows the details better. But they are chunky monkeys. So I can show the ears and stuff better. They are chunky monkeys. If you are Disney fans, these are just yummy. Because it's not easy to pour these, so I'm gonna probably have to hand paint them, reverse hand paint them. So I have 4 of them. So I have 4 of Minnie Mouse desserts. They're chunky monkey Minnie Mouse dessert. And then now I have 3 of the Mickey ones. I can't put any more in that box. So I'm gonna stick them up here. And then I showed you the what I call them? The other Disney Mickey, and they look like life preservers. These are the actual donuts, like bump pan ones. So these are like bump pan pumpkin ones. And this one's the black, red, and gold. This one is the two-tone pumpkin. And then this is the pastel one. So I have 5 of these. So this one will probably be easier. This one is the blue and orange, and then this one is the all blue one. Again, this is the pastel one. This one is the black, red, and gold, and this one has the red leather tassel. This one has a phrase. It says always with a heart. And again, better details. And this one actually has a pumpkin, jingle pumpkin on it. As you can see it, but it does have the jingle pumpkin. This one has a big key on it. Big key charm. That's the pastel one, but I'm going to show you this one. bag. Don't tear the bags. Most people don't seal them at the top. Just so you know that. Once again, that's a little tip for you. And again, I put the chunky charm backs on. And I do, I said it yesterday or Friday. See about that. Yep. There's a little piece of resin sticking. I do quality control and clean them once again. So I bubble it. I know what that's called. I said it Friday. Wait, today's Saturday. I said it Thursday. I dome it. There's a word. Brain fart. But they're like little bump pans. Little bump pumpkins. Like a bump pan, a bunt here and a bunt here and a bunt here. So there's 5 of the bunt Mickeys. Bunt desserts. But they are sizable. I will try to do measurements so that you guys get a better idea. But again, I'm just showcasing everything once I get them actually into a spreadsheet. And I go through everything. And again, after I get everything up and running and showcase everything here, and then I get it all on the spreadsheet, it will be listed directly on the Facebook page. Okay, so for all my nurses and medical, I'm going to do you guys next. So for all my nurses, if you want to appreciate nurses, I have you covered too in the medical field. So I have all my nurses here. I have lots of hearts for all of you. So there is a pretty rose pink, a green one, a gold, well, rose and gold, green and gold, black and gold, bright pink and pink, white on white. I'll go through them more in detail. And this is like opal white and white, and then turquoise and pink, yellow and black, green and purple, and then red on white. So let me see if I can pull that down. And that one has a phrase, so you can figure out what this is. That one says, never, never give up. That one is green with or purple with a purple chunky glitter with green tassel here. You guys can see how big it is next to my hand. This is a yellow leather tassel with yellow chunky glitter and black. That is black painted with the yellow or black stethoscope. Appreciate our nurses, especially with COVID. And this is the white opal with the white, and it's got an angel on top over here with the charm. This is turquoise and red with the turquoise leather tassel. Let's see what this one is. This is an angel here, charm with a dark, that's actually a reddish pink with the pink lettering with the stethoscope here. And this is gold with a gold flower and with a black, painted in black telescope. And this is a very pretty rose glitter with the rose flower, the stethoscope here. And I'm going to show you this one, the green chunk glitter with the green coloring and the gold writing and the arrow, like pointed directly to our heart. I need another box. I want to show you the arrow. It does have gems in it. It's a sizable one, so if you're really going to go to our hearts, there's our pointed right to our hearts here. You can see how large it is. It is sprayed at the top, not with resin, but it is resin. I wanted to make sure it's sealed in the paint. I use a very fine tip needle bottle, and I have to go in and clean off the edges. And again, let me count how many I have in stock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, If you want a custom color and custom writing color, painted color, please let me know. Okay, I do have another medical one. See where I put my soda. I swallow too here. Get dry mouth. Okay, for everyone in the medical field, I try to get your back here again. So I have the medical universal sign here. I have one, let's count them out here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14, so I should have plenty for everybody. And I have them in different colors, though I know it's usually a universal color, but people do have favorite colors. So let's go through them. I have the ice color with the ice looking leather tassel. I have the gold with leather tassel. That's almost the exact color of the gold. I have white ice color with a white leather tassel. I have the blue, like leather tassel, the purple with a crystal. I have another gold, flat gold with a white leather tassel, a purple with a purple angel, gold with a gold brownish tassel, that's probably Giovanni, yellow with a gold leather tassel, red with a heartbeat, that's red glitter with the tassel, a bluish one with a slight overlay. I wanted to put a little bit of white on top of it that has the heartbeat charm. Red, yeah, this is going to be my last. That has a charm on it that says love. And that's gold with a white crystal heart with gold. And that one has a charm on it that says strength, and it's bluish purple. So let me see which one I can pull out that I think you guys will enjoy looking at. Let's go this one. Let me double check and see if that's Giovanni. Okay, let me see if that's Giovanni. Yep, it's Giovanni and Amazon. Let's let they're going bonkers because I have a delivery. I did get notified of that. I have a delivery. I have supplies coming in. I'm going to go crazy for a minute. I can't stop that. Okay, he went bye-bye. He's gone. Thank you for letting me know that he delivered. Thank you. So this will be my last one for this video. So if you want to see the details and see how large it is with the heartbeat heart, there's that one. Now it notifies me. So that's the medical sign. And that is that. So I do have 14 in total of the medical signs. So I have more in my bag, but I have more videos anyway. So guys, I will be back later. I have to work with Giovanni, and he will be working in the attic. So it's going to get a little noisy because he's doing my lights. So, I mean, I could show you real quick where he's going, and I'll show you what he's going to do. If you guys know what, he's going to take these smart lights here, smart recess, so you can do daylight or regular amber lighting. You can activate, but also with a switch. I don't want to show you all my up here and put them up in here. You can focus. And then He's either going to hook it into this light or the light in the attic, and I'll have a switch here. So the next time I do a video, you'll see it. So I am going to get off here and let Giovanni in the house, and I'm going to make lunch.